I just found so we can go forward with the second part of the announcing of my game song. They play the oh, wait a second. Okay, we can take the game number 4 now, and we can see the key moment about that. For example, okay, 1 second, let I copy it. If you have some questions, feel free to comment in the chat. No problem after that. Okay, I will see the chat. And okay, let me copy the game. Okay, so perfect. This is the game number 4 that I played. And we can say that the key moment was when he made a tactical mistake, because in this position that I think is quite equal, the black pieces are passive for this time. White has a pawn majority on the queen side, but black has the bishop pair, and I think it's enough to think that this game is equal. Maybe black can play knight h5 to remove this bishop, and yeah, probably the position is quite equal. The mistake here was rook c8. After rook c8, white can take immediately. This is the advantage. Take a look at this position. Try to see if you can see a way for white now. Here, the key move for white to win something is 95, because the knight is attacking the bishop. The rook offers. If you take the rook on c1, I will take first this bishop with a check. You're forced to play king h8. I take the rook on c1, and white is, is much better, is up an exchange, and no problem now for white after that. So now, sorry, is white is up a piece, not an exchange. So it will be up an exchange if black will play the right move. So after 95, he would wait, and after that, white is up an exchange. But it's also true that now we must win this game. This was a long game because of the bishop before I played f6, I played eight. Get rid the pieces and play this move because it was or knight c5 or knight f4 to trade the knights. So therefore, king 7, and here I could trade on d5. This move in theory is possible, but I didn't play it because if I play knight takes d5, after that there is e takes d5, and I was a little scared about this pawn that can be dangerous with the two bishops, and for this time my king is out of the game because this bishop can cut out my king, and this was my main problem about that. For this reason I prefer to stay in rook c8, because for this time black is not threatening something, so I can try to improve the position this way. Bishop e7, e4, g5, g6, and now f3 to allow king f2, king e3 to improve. f5, and now after f5 I can easily trade the bishop e5, because my idea is block the pawn d5, but at the same time defend b2, because I can win easily the pawn majority on the queen side. Bishop e5 is very important because if I'm pawn, I can simply play check, this, and for example bishop d4, and now it's very hard to find this pawn because after h5, for example, um, g6 is a problem, and a simple idea can be also rook here, and the point is how to defend this pawn. So maybe bishop here, but now the bishops are passive and it's a big problem. Another problem was that after king e6 probably this was rook takes pawn, and this way black takes, I take, and this game is won for white. If we see only chess, we see 2 points are for white. It means ace win for white. So we go back. Okay, I remember that if you have questions, feel free to write in the YouTube chat. So hi, no. And okay, if we see the game, so this variation of the bishop b5 with a strong move, with bishop d7, and I played the rook c7. Bishop under attack, he played king e6, bishop d4, and d5. Black will take the pawn. If we attack the pawn a6, black has to find a way to defend it. The only way is bishop b5, and I can just take the pawn h7, and my position is fine. I played h5 to defend the pawn. I can play rook b7 very good because my simple threat is this, check, and take a6, and the f2 connected pawns pass is a very important advantage for white. So you must play bishop b5 to defend it, check, king f7, so I weaken, I burst the enemy king position, g3, to defend a4, a4, I played king g2, bishop d8. That this is a mistake because there is rook d6, but now the position is lost for black, so no big problems. For example, this and win this position because trade refused pawns is easy very forward. This must because my pawn is going for Russian and the white now is winning. So this was another interesting game um, that I won in the round 4. Now we can see the game about number 5, so round number 5 that I won against Alcalde, a player from Kuwait. This game was very interesting, and now I should key position in which we can focus attention. Okay, I was black, so I flip the board now, and in this position there is a very important decision to take. Black seems better because black is the upper pawn, but the black king is weak, so we must pay attention about that. We must play correctly. And to improve my position, my idea was to take b3. But how do you take it? With the bishop, attacking the rook, so with tempo, or maybe with the queen? This move was very important for me. I thought about it 10 minutes because my first idea was take with the bishop because it seems more aggressive. You take a pawn with tempo because after that the rook is forced to move. But on the other hand, I realized that if I take with the bishop, there is a very strong move for white. Rook takes d4. And if we see in the computer, now the value is 0 because when I take, bishop takes, there is a very strong attack, and now it's very hard for me to defend this position. very hard, I think. Now the computer says rook is 7 f6, and this position is not good for me. So very nice sacrifice. So if I take three, if I take bishop, I think maybe it's a draw because the computer says 0, but I risked losing the game. For this reason, after a long time, I took with the queen. Then now is the best move because after queen takes, black is better. I took another pawn, and now there isn't the sacrifice because after this, maybe there is it, but now I can defend better because my queen is there, and I can also play rook g8 and if f6, fg6, and I have to pay attention, but it's not so hard to defend my position now. So this was oh, well, sorry for the problem with my microphone. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry for this. Um, yeah, because I'm with my laptop and I'm without my main microphone, so probably this is also the problem because I'm not at home now. Okay, so this was a very important moment in this game. So queen is b3 is very important. If you play bishop takes b3, it's sort of aggressive. You risk to don't win the game. I took with the queen. I played rook b1. I played the queen b3. It was very important because I can stop the rooks. If white takes, I will take on f1. So bishop takes bishop c4, and now the after f6. In this case, I can simply win the pawn with the rook because for 8 for queen 8, and had the end one with the f8 here h3 h6. Same because I was having me, and see immediately I moved to win. For this reason, my idea was solve this problem and then move forward with my idea because now it's without moves. So I it's in those one I played this and the exchange after that. Is rook e6 between and rook with the bill in f3 because I saw that there is the checkmate after rook g6. Check now it makes sense because after queen away there is mate on g2, or if queen h2 there is mate here and the game is lost. But it's very interesting because you can have also better position. Each move can change your game, and for example, in this position, it's very important to play b3, not b3. Okay, we can go forward with the new game. I think yeah, I lost against an international master from England. His name is Lawrence Trent. I think he's famous because he worked for Chess 24 and very important commentator. Now the game that I lost against Lawrence Trent, a very good player. So okay, I should the key position. Now the key position is okay, perfect. I played d5 was my last move, and he played bishop takes d5. It's very good bishop takes d5 because in this kind of position, close at the center, the knight works better. And I think it was a very good choice for black in this case. And my mistake was now take with the c pawn. C pawn. In theory, To have a good activity, I think F is the pawn is good for white. The point in this case is understand and calculate if it's possible in this particular position. My mistake that I didn't calculate very well, and after whether for sure it takes d5, and maybe black is slightly better, but white can simply play the position is not so bad, quite equal. So yes, because after d5, f5, I saw this move, but I didn't see after c1 to take, and after c6, this position is very strong because with the rook, with the knight, and now it's very hard to defend this position. It was my mistake. So when I played d4, I actually 5 and I didn't see that the move c6 was very important. A key move that helped black to take a better position, a better endgame in which black can try to win. And yeah, so the game was this. I took d4, took the rook, I avoid the push c4, and a5. Yes, rook here to avoid that, but rook b1 is very strong. And after that, took a nice tactical idea, rook is b2. And he took a game in which black can play to win. Okay, quickly I show you how I lost, but it's important because the game is won for black, and now yeah, there are 3 pawns, very strong, very for black, and now the position is completely lost. Okay, so this was the game number 6 that I lost against the international master Lawrence Trent from England, and now we can get to see the game number 7 that I lost against an Italian player, Bergeri 2100s. I played a very good game and I played a very good tournament, like FIDE Master, I think. And okay, we can see to I placed the game, the key position, and okay, so what happened? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this was the position. My position, I think, seems quite good because the knight 24 is very strong. He played and now this position is very important because why a black seems black looks slightly better, I think, and because if we see well this position, you can see a good activity with the pieces on the queen side, and yes, well, white can try to play g4, but it seems not so dangerous, especially if I remove the knight. Here, the right move was bishop c5, because g4 is not dangerous if I can remove this knight, but I have to remove this knight immediately, because if I wait, the position will be too risky and I risk to lose the game, and it happened in happened in the game. So bishop c5 was very important. Black is slightly better. My mistake was played before, because I underestimated this attack before. After h6, bishop c5 now. It's different because you can take e4, e4 and f5. White attack is too strong that it's impossible to defend this position. You have only shot to save the game, something like that. But after this, I lose the exchange and white is better. So it's a problem. So it is f5 strike, to take, to check, and now you play the right move, king h2, because if you play king h1, I1 after this move, e3, and black is winning. incredible because the rook is attacking the queen. So yeah, it was good because it solved this problem. And after that, so I played okay, so I played e2, very good, check, gate, and six is very strong. Try the sacrifice with mate, so use e5, and I think it's not possible. So I took it, but not the game lost. I lost because there's there is checkmate or simply lose the rook, and now I have to resign. So, okay, so it was underestimated attack with g4. With g5, the position is different because you can see in the chess computer, black is landing better now. You could play g4, but I take takes. Okay, and I can just take the knight and it's finishing. Now the knight, okay, before it's not possible. For this reason, it's important to play bishop c5 immediately. If I wait, I risk a lot because g4 can be a good option for white. Okay, very good. Forward with the next game. Um, if you have questions, I remember that you can write in the chat. And okay, so we can see the game number 8 that I lost against a good player from Spain. His name is Orteo Capdevillamax. He played a very good game and I lost it. Okay, played a good game and so okay, queen e5. Okay, in this game I played e3. This move is interesting because it's making a very good pressure against this pawn, but the problem was that my king is too weak, the two bishops very strong, and it was the main problem. And he played a very good one. There is rook takes, and queen e4 with double attack, and now like it's winning. So after b3, the tactical threats, but after this trade, c5 position and game quickly, I can mistake. For now, it's correct because in this there are squares, and it is important to trade on more pawns that you can. So that was important. And I played h4 for the 6. Yes. This is a mistake. It's a draw because if this can go in the third diagonal, and when this move can stop e4. If the black king can go to e4, it's very hard to win this game. So I think it was possible draw, but bishop b1, and now it's completely lost after bishop e4. So I have to move bishop here, bishop e3, the king can go here, and it can take all the pawns, and the black is winning. Yes, I had a few seconds, and I played quickly, and I mean, this a mistake in this game with bishop e4. Probably black is better, but maybe not enough to win. Okay, very well. So this was the now game number 8. Now we can go to see the game number 9 that I won against a good player from Spain, 2000s. Um, let's see, I played as black. I got to flip the board. And position, white sacrificed the exchange and one pawn to have this strong attack. The queen is attacking g7, the bishop can win the castle. So I think white has a very strong compensation for the material that he sacrificed. And now I think I thought a lot because I have to pay attention about this attack. And I played queen f6. I proposed to trade. For sure, white cannot trade because after the trade, white is much better. Sorry, I mean black is much better because can exploit the material in one game. You want to try to attack 7. Now, very important move that I played was because I have to push the pawn f5 to have a safe square for my king. If the normal castle is not possible, it's very important to pay attention about how it's possible to save your king in other way. The play 5 and king f7 in this case is fine. For example, the one he played f5. F5 was also important because when white will play knight c5, I take the square e4, and the square e4 is very important for the knight because that can go to d6, and if the white knight can go to d6, the black king can have some problems. So bishop e2, king f7, bishop e6, up e4, e5, and e4. It's bishop from e5. Play this, take the bishop, take the knight, and d6. Back. Okay, very important because sure the enemy knight can go to e5, and it is impossible to avoid this move. After f8, f6, g8, a5, g8, e5. Forward with the development. Bishop can make some threats in the king side, the castle. g4, very dangerous because it's attacking the pawn e6. And after this attack, I have to defend it. How? The queen and the pawn that can attack on c1. Very nice. So it must play a3, checkmate, and play rook a8. Okay. In attack on e6 and bishop e4 at this pawn. And let's cover this square because I know this square can be important for my queen. Oh, sorry. Check and f4 can be important. Rook 8 because I want to defend the pawn with the rook. In this way, my queen will be free to check. e5, check, f4, and after the rook. Now, simple threat is sacrifice and then take this knight. You must take this, and now it's one to this, but actually that the rook out. So this was in it. That you enjoy the games, and if you have questions, feel free to comment this video or also the first part of this analysis about my games that I played in the international tournament of Llucmajor in Mallorca. Okay, thank you. I see you for the next videos. Bye.